think when we consider food systems transformation, we have to look at the entire value chain. That's to say, from the consumer companies, through the logistics management, through the shipping, through the wholesaling, through the production systems, the primary processing, and of course into the complexity of production. And I think the only way that we can address food systems transformation is when every single one of those players in those value chains recognises their role and their contribution and has some way to collaborate throughout the value chain. And I think that's the key way for systemic change. There are win-wins on every level. No, there are no losers to food systems transformation. So reduced greenhouse gas emissions, improved water management, and at the consumer end, even improved health outcomes for people. In developed countries, we don't have so much food post-harvest losses, so losses from the farm. Most of the waste occurs at the consumer end. Conversely, in developing countries, we have most food lost through post-harvest losses. So that's to say losses that are borne by the farmer and not by the end consumer. So there's this inequity that most loss occurs where people can't afford it and people are most vulnerable. So I think when we look at developing countries in particular, we must focus on post-harvest losses. That would be the priority. I think that there are many good examples of where business has made a significant contribution in reducing food loss and food waste. I would state that the first one is with companies working in commodities like rice. So Olam, for example, a simple, very simple thing to do is change the way rice is stored using different calibre of rice bags. And there was a 16% reduction in rice loss. So that's a very simple thing that can be done, but has a huge benefit. That's 16% of rice that now therefore doesn't need to be produced, and the concomitant reduction in inputs and greenhouse gas emissions. So very simple things that don't necessarily require large capital outlays.